What's going on, guys? Robby Blanchard here. In today's video, I want to share with you why Commission Hero is the ultimate program when it comes to not only affiliate marketing, but making money online. So let's get into it right now. What's going on, guys? Robby here, and in this video we're going to be going over why I believe, and you should believe, that Commission Hero is literally the ultimate, I'm saying the ultimate program if you want to learn how to have success with affiliate marketing. And I'm not talking about just a little bit of a success, I'm talking about tons of success to the tune of thousands of dollars per day, right? And so I say that with full confidence, and the reason why I can say that with full confidence is for several different reasons, guys, and I want to go over that in the video. Plus, I want to share with you some kind of an inside look of what we got going on inside Commission Hero. In case you were ever wondering what it was all about, why so many people are having success inside the course, and maybe if it's going to be a good thing for you or not, right? So let's get into it right now, guys. So one of the reasons why I started Commission Hero, honestly and truly, was because when I first started as an affiliate, almost 6 years ago now, there was really not that many resources out there when it came to, first of all, how to run ads, right? There was nothing about, really any courses on affiliate marketing. They all were focused on email marketing. They were all focused on other things, right? Which is not what we were doing inside Commission Hero, right? It's a completely different thing. And most of the time, what I was finding is that most people back then were focused on email traffic. They were focused on creating their own product, and all that stuff was just not it wasn't in my wheelhouse. It wasn't something that I wanted to pursue, and it wasn't something that I really wanted to or could see having success with, right? Because, let's face it, coming up with your own product can be tough, right? You have to go through, market research. You have to decide what you want to call it. You have to put the content together. You have to see if someone's going to actually buy it, right? And then if it does well, then you have to deal with the customer service, the inventory, if it's a physical all this stuff, guys. It's crazy, right? Then you got email marketing, right? So email marketing was a big issue, and a lot of times, if you didn't have a big email list, right, you weren't going to make any money, right? So there were a lot of barriers to entry when it came to having success online. And so you guys have heard my story before about, I joined a mastermind back in 2015 on how to start an online product, which was a ClickBank product at the time. I created it. I went to everybody in that mastermind to promote it to their email list, and nobody would promote it, right? And the reason why was because, my product was a CrossFit product, which was a skill-based movement product, and every single email list these people had were geared towards people interested in weight loss. So there was no congruency there, and nobody would promote it. I tried to build my own email list. Didn't really work out so well either, right? And so I was super discouraged. I remember paying all this money to be part of this mastermind. I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to be able to recoup that investment, and then most importantly, have success, right? Because I told myself when I joined that mastermind that I was going to give myself 12 months no matter what to have success. If it worked, awesome, I would keep going. If it didn't work, well, hey, at least I tried, right? I'd rather do something and fail than do nothing, right? That's just kind of my belief. And so I was having trouble, getting my product to sell. Nobody would promote it, so I didn't know what to do, right? And so what I ended up doing was, I'll never forget, is I was in Miami at that event. I remember that night, the meetings were done, went back to my hotel room. I went on Facebook and I set up an ad, right? I set up the ad for this product, which is called Dominate Your Double Unders. I set up the product, and I remember going to bed that night. The next day I woke up and I had 3 sales, okay? And so that was my journey, right? That was where I started my journey from, realizing that you don't have to have an email list to have success, right? And then shortly after that, I realized you don't have to have your own product to have success as well, because what I ended up doing was I pivoted from promoting my product on Facebook, to other people's products. And the reason why was very simple, because I saw that there were all these great products in the ClickBank marketplace that had a ton of research done. They were converting like crazy. People were buying them. They were doing a ton of volume, right? And so all I had to do was, if I could just get those people onto those pages and get them to buy, that was it. I was gonna make a ton of money. And so that's where things started to really click for me. And so never in a million years did I even think about having a course at that point in time. And it didn't really occur to me until probably about a year and a half ago that maybe that was something I wanted to do, because, I've seen people struggle, right? There's so many people out there that tell you that this is the best thing to do and this is the best way to make money online. And, some of them are people that you already know from other channels and stuff. And so, which is great. But at the end of the day, guys, I see so many people still struggling because, anytime I do a training for Commission Hero, I always ask people 2 questions, right? The first question is, do you have a ClickBank account, right? And I would say probably about 60% of the time, everyone's gonna say yes, they have a ClickBank account, right? The second question I ask is, Well, if you have a ClickBank account, are you currently making money with it, right? And guys, the answer blows me away every single time I ask this. And the answer that I would say 99% of people say is no, I'm not making any money with ClickBank, right? And so for me, I knew that was a big issue because here I was, the #1 ClickBank affiliate in the entire world, and I had a ton of success, right? I did over almost $3 million in 2019 as an affiliate, just affiliate stuff, right? And so I had a ton of success, and the most important thing is it changed my life forever. It allowed me to have freedom and experiences and do things I could never even imagine doing before as just a gym owner, right? I just couldn't afford to do these experiences, but because of what I learned and taught myself to do, that really opened up the door to so many opportunities, and it's continuing to open up the door for me as we go along here, which is amazing. It's such a blessing, and I'm very humbled by that, right? And so what I wanted to do is with Commission Hero, is I wanted to create a program where I could literally show people how to do what I did, right? It's the same thing, way back when I started my CrossFit gym, right? Growing up, I was a skinny kid. I used to get pushed in the lockers. I had no confidence. And I remember, getting in shape, having more confidence, and that really changed my life. And so that's why I started down the journey of fitness and owning a CrossFit gym, because I wanted other people to experience that type of feeling that I felt when I got in shape, okay? And so with Commission Hero, it was the same idea. I wanted people to have the same type of freedom and make the same type of money, and they have the same type of experiences that I've had by using what I've taught inside of Commission Hero. And so that's how we got started, right? And also I'll give you a little quick funny story here, and kind of just to show you how, kind of my thinking when it comes to success is, so, when I actually had the program Commission Hero done probably about a year prior to actually releasing it officially. It wasn't called Commission Hero at the time. And the reason why, I sat on it for a whole year was because, I was kind of going through that imposter syndrome of like, and I think everybody, if you're watching this video, chances are you're probably going through it too. I think every human being goes through it, where you think to yourself, oh man, like, am I good enough to teach this? Like, am I worthy? Do I deserve to have success? Do I deserve to do this? What will people think if I release this? They're gonna, like all these thoughts go through your head, right? And they call that imposter syndrome, right? And so, I kind of, gave into that for a while, and I didn't release anything. And then what happened was the only reason I released Commission Hero, honestly and truly, was because when I won the ClickBank contest back in January of that year, in 2019, I remember, someone messaged me and they said, "Hey, Robby, you're in 3rd place right now." And I said, "Cool, for what?" And I didn't even know there was a contest going on. And they said, "Oh, for the ClickBank affiliate contest, the top affiliate in the world." And I said, "Oh my gosh, well, I'm gonna just try to win this thing." And so I made a deal with myself. I said, okay, if I actually win this contest and become the official #1 ClickBank affiliate in the entire world, that's the only time I will release this course. Because, for me, it was really important to me that if I was gonna teach a lot of people how to do this, that I had to be literally the best at what I did, and I have to be better than anybody else on that ClickBank platform. And there's over 6 million people on the ClickBank platform, right? So that's where I made that commitment, and I ended up winning the contest, and here we are today, guys. And so it's only been about a year and a couple months since we released Commission Hero, and it has been unbelievable the amount of results and change and just experiences people are having with the program. Now we're over 6,000 members. We have so many people that are having a ton of success. We have people that are literally going from no experience whatsoever online, having never had an online business, not even know what ClickBank was, right, to now going and getting their first sale within a couple days, right? Getting their first $100 day within a week. Some students are getting their first $1,000 day in as little as 14 days. And we have some students that have taken it to the next level and are literally making hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, which is just crazy to think about. But I'm so happy to see it, because it just goes to show once again, this system works really, really well. And as I'm sure you've probably seen, whether it's from my ads or you've seen from just anything that I post, there are so many results, right? We have so many success stories, and I think that's the biggest thing that really helps grow Commission Hero to where it's helping a lot of people, really, because I'm a big believer at the end of the day, if I can get results for people, then it's going to take care of itself, right? And that's, I think that's where a lot of people make the mistake of, and other courses don't do that, because other courses are up, it's kind of a money grab, right? They're just like, I'm going to create this course and it's done, right? For me, like, this is a passion project. I want people to have results and actually have success, right? And that's why literally I'm in the course every single day answering questions. That's why I'm there with you every step of the way, motivating you, getting you out of your own way, helping you have success, and that's what it's all about, guys. And so that's why I created Commission Hero, and so we're just getting started. So what I want to do in this video is actually share with you a couple different things, a couple differences of why Commission Hero is better than any other program out there. It literally is the ultimate guide, not just to affiliate marketing, but just to make money online in general. There's no better way to learn than inside Commission Hero, guys. So what I want to do is I want to show you what is kind of the heartbeat of the entire program, and that's going to be my private coaching group, which is on Facebook. And so I want to share that with you guys because there is so much success happening in there. I want to give you some examples, show you what's going on, and I also want to show you how you can have success with it too. So let's get into it right now. All right, guys, so in Commission Hero, we give you guys so much stuff when it comes to having success, right? So literally everything that I put inside Commission Hero is everything that I've done over the past 6 years or so to have the success that I've had. And it's the same stuff that my students are using to have their own success too. So there's nothing held back, guys. I don't know if you've ever been part of a course or a program where you join it and you feel like, you know, you've got little bits and pieces, but you're missing like the meat and the potatoes of what gets people to the next level, right? And most courses kind of just hold that back, right? For me, we don't do that, right? In Commission Hero, we give you everything, literally everything you see in Commission Hero will get you to the point of making hundreds and thousands of dollars per day if you put it to work and you just keep at it, right? And don't quit. That's the name of the game. Put in the work, good things happen, okay? So in Commission Hero, we give you not only a full members area where you get access to all the coaching and training, right? You also get these done for you landing pages. So if you're not tech savvy or if you've never been one to build your own pages or don't even know where to start, don't worry, guys, because in Commission Hero, I actually give you everything you need. All these pages I've used personally, and I just give you the templates and you can use those and rock and roll with them, okay? We also show you which offers to promote, which I think is also a big one too, because there are hundreds, actually, there's thousands of offers on ClickBank, and a lot of them are not great, guys. A lot of them are not gonna make you any money, but there are a select few that are just gonna crush it for you if you use them, right? So what I've done is in Commission Hero, is taking out all the guesswork, and so that way you get to literally plug and play these offers, the ones that I recommend to you that have made me a lot of money and will make you a lot of money too. So it saves a lot of time there. We also give you ad images, right? So one of the big strategies we do is Facebook advertising. Now, Facebook advertising, you need to obviously have copy and creatives, right? So we give you those images and videos and creatives so you can just run with those and have success too. So there's so much stuff inside Commission Hero that really sets us apart from everyone else. But the biggest thing that sets us apart, guys, is right here, what you see on my screen here. This is our Commission Hero private Facebook coaching group, and this is literally where all the magic happens. And so I wanted to give you just a quick tour just to show you what's possible. First of all, to show you that I am in there every single day answering questions, to show you that it is not a ghost town. You don't see tumbleweeds going through my Facebook group here. There is an active community of over, geez, coming up on 6,000 people right now. So it is a lot of people in there. A lot of people are having success. And the best part about it, guys, is even though there are more and more people in the course, there's more and more success happening, because one of the biggest questions I get asked is, Robby, like if you have this many people in a course, like is it gonna get saturated? Like is it gonna like, you know, kind of cannibalize itself? And the answer is no, guys, because there are literally billions of people on Facebook, and if we have just a few thousand people in our course, there's still so much room to have success. There really, really is, okay? And so in here, guys, this is our Commission Hero private coaching group, and you can see there's a lot of activity, guys, like even right out the gate as I am recording this right now. Look at this, one of my students, David. So David, he's actually an Army Reserve, and he's in the Army Reserve, and so he spent some time in Guantanamo Bay for a while, so you can imagine he has some pretty cool stories. But he's having a ton of success, right? So he just had his $10,000 week, right? His first $10,000 week and his first $2,000 day, right? Which is awesome. And the best part about this is David is actually engaged to his fiance, and he's wanting to do, like, you know, kind of upgrade his honeymoon, right? And so he posted, you'll probably see this post later on, but he actually posted in the group how excited he was because of all the income he's making from Commission Hero. He's able to upgrade his room, spend a couple extra days on his honeymoon. So that's what it's all about, right? Being able to, you know, make money, but then take that money and have experiences that you couldn't otherwise have. And that's what Commission Hero allows you to do, right? And so you can see people are excited for him. We got a lot of questions here you can see as well. And a lot of these questions I'm going to answer in a little bit too. We got people posting their creatives. Hey, is this good? Does this work? Does this not work? And there's a lot of feedback there. And there's all kinds of stuff here that you can have success with, right? So as we keep scrolling down here, guys, you can actually see one of my students is Ken. And so we actually have in the unit we have a unit section inside of the Facebook group where we have all our videos, right? There's additional videos, which I'll show you in a second. But one of the sections in the unit section is our success stories, right? We have tons of inspirational videos of students who have gone through Commission Hero and now they're having amazing success. And so Ken is one of them. And actually, we just did this video today. And so Ken, he just joined Commission Hero back in March, right? And so the cool thing about Ken is he jumped into it, right? He saw obviously some videos. I think he saw my YouTube channel as well. And he ended up jumping in because he just wanted to have success and he saw the success other people were having, right? So he jumped in March. And of course, everything in the world kind of happened. Things got a little bit crazy, and he got furloughed, right? So, which means basically he's not laid off or fired, but they just basically put him to the side and say, hey, we're not going to pay you until we get back to work, right? And so that's a tough position to be in, especially if you have a family and everything like that. So he knew it was like, I got to make this work, right? And like now is the best time ever to make it happen, right? It's now or never. So guess what? He did. He made it happen, and so he actually just had his first $10,000 profit month, guys, right? $10,000 in profit in a single month using what he does in Commission Hero. And actually, he's now kind of contemplating whether or not he actually wants to go back to his old work because he's making almost double what he made back then. So, which is pretty cool, right? What a cool situation to be in where, taking a negative and turning into a positive, and now he's having a ton of success. So we have a lot of students like that are having tons of success as well. We can see there's tons of questions here. Look at this. One of our students just got their first sale. So, he just had his first $55 sale. Now, $55 does not seem like a lot of money, but when you think about it, guys, look at this. After 40 hours, he got his first sale. And I know that Simon has never had any experience running ads or never had a sale on ClickBank before, never had an online business, right? So to go from that and then in 40 hours later getting your first sale, that is a huge milestone, right? And I think that's so powerful. And because I never forget my first sale, just knowing that you prove the concept to yourself, like wow, if I can do it once, then I can do it thousands of times, right? And so this is really powerful. So we have tons of people that post their first sale, right? So here's another one too, like this Adriel here, he just had his first sale. So and here's Ken once again. This is the post I was telling you about. He had his first $10,000 in profit, right? You see he had a $2,000 day, $1,100 day, a lot of success going on here. And it's important that I tell you guys what the profit is because so many people show their ClickBank screenshots and that's revenue, right? So you want to know what the actual profit is because, as I always say, revenue feeds the ego, profits feed the family. So there's a lot of success going on here as well, guys. Here's Brian, for example. Brian, it looks like he was at the gym or something, but he's wearing a hat, right? And not just any hat, he's wearing his Commission Hero hat. And so what we do, guys, is I love to reward people that work hard, put in the effort, and have success, right? I love that, right? So the fact that people are jumping and getting out of their comfort zone to get into Commission Hero, because let's face it, like it's way out of your comfort zone. You never ran ads before, you never had success online, and the fact that you're taking all that and still jumping in to Commission Hero is huge. So if you do jump in, kudos to you for doing that. So he jumped in, had a lot of success, got his first $1,000 day. And so anyone that gets their first $1,000 day, what we do is I will personally send you a Commission Hero hat. Now, this is a hat that you can't buy, it's not for sale. You can only get this hat when you get your first $1,000 day. So obviously he's wearing that proudly. He's not really smiling, but, but he is happy, I can tell you that. We have other students that are doing hundreds of dollars per day. I mean, there's just so much stuff. The other thing we have too, guys, is myself and several of my coaches will do a bunch of Facebook Live Q&As, right? So you can see here, guys, here's Victoria. She's doing a question and answer. This was recorded yesterday. I think I skimmed past it too if I go back up here somewhere. Oh, here we go. So this is Jeremy. So Jeremy also does his Q&As. Jeremy is our kind of our Facebook insider. He helps when it comes to Facebook compliance and all that stuff like that. So yeah, guys, you can just see there is tons and tons of action here. Another student just had a first $1,000 week. Look at that, first $1,000 week, which is awesome. Let me see, we keep scrolling through here. So there's just so much success happening, guys. You can see there's just so many posts. I mean, we're probably 100, 150 posts a day of people asking questions, right? And so obviously there are, there's a lot of students that are having success. Like look at this, Alex just had his first $100 day, right? Which is awesome. And then also there's times where, people are struggling. Maybe they have an issue, maybe they have a problem or something that they just don't understand and have a question about. That's why this group is so powerful because, yes, we have tons of success too, but if you're just getting started and you have a little roadblock or setback, you can post your question in here, right? And so myself and everybody in here will help you get through that problem, right? Because if you were to try to figure this out on your own, I mean, geez, it's going to be tough, right? It's really, really hard to have success on your own because, you know, first of all, it's like, how do I run ads? How do I get my landing pages going? Like, which offers to choose, right? And so you could probably do it and figure it out, and some people do, but man, it's gonna take you a lot more time, it's gonna take you a lot more energy, and it's probably cost you a lot more money too, because you're gonna be making a lot of silly mistakes. And so when you're in here, in Commission Hero, in the Facebook group, the best part is like you realize you're not on an island, okay? You're not living on an island by yourself. Everybody has had similar problems, and they can work through it, so you get past those problems a lot faster. Here's another student here, Lavinia, she just got her first sale as well. It's also important to note, we have students from all over, guys, so all over the world. Like, I think Lavinia's in the UK. We have students in Iceland, Ireland, Australia, Brazil. I mean, literally all over, and all different ages and different experience levels, which I think is really, really powerful, right? So there's a lot of success going on here, guys. You can see I'm posting videos in here all the time as well. And then also, guys, I want to share with you a couple things here. So the best part about inside the group as well is we have a ton of additional training in addition to the members area, right? So we actually have a full, we call it the unit section. So we have a whole getting started. We have all the basic walkthroughs in terms of how to get things up, like your like campaign, your fan page. So it's really step by step, and it helps you have success. Even if you've never done this before, once you go through this, you'll have a really, really good understanding of things. We have our 6 Weeks to Success onboarding, which is a series that we did where we literally take you from step one, which is like, I've never done anything before like this in my life, and take you step by step over the course of 6 weeks to get to the point where you're launching your first advertising campaign so that you can make money, right? It just takes, and we take you step by step, like how to get your accounts, how to get your fan pages, everything like that, step by step, so that you can have success, right? We have a bunch of different workshops we've done, advanced lessons. It's the inspiration that I was telling you about. We have a bunch of mindset videos, which I think is super, super important to have mindset videos, because I mean, success comes down to mindset big time, right? So you can see here, guys, inside the Commission Hero group, there's so much information, there's so much help, and there's so much inspiration to really help you have success, because I'm a big believer that success is contagious, right? So if you see someone that posts their first $1,000 day, right, in the group, guess what? You're gonna be like, oh my God, Joe just got their first $1,000 day. Well, if Joe can do it, I can do it too, right? And so that's what it's all about, guys, because it definitely helps you have success, because a rising tide floats all boats. And also, it's just having that community feel. I really think that the big difference with Commission Hero is obviously it's just the help you're gonna get, right? I don't know if you've ever been part of a course or program where you join it, you jump into, maybe they have a Facebook group, and first of all, there's no activity in there whatsoever, and then second of all, is that the person that owns the course is not there, nowhere to be found, right? It's just like crickets, right? So that doesn't happen in Commission Hero, guys. And honestly and truly, this is the secret sauce for why so many people are having success with this program, right? Because number one reason is we actually care about you. We want you to have a success. We want you to have results. I'm in there every single day answering questions, because your success is my success. Also, everything that we teach is working currently, not 3 years ago or anything like that. I'm still in the trenches running ads as an affiliate, being a top affiliate on ClickBank, right? And also, guys, this course was created by me, the #1 affiliate in the entire world. So there's no other person out there that can say that they're #1 or whatever. If you want to learn from somebody that's number 7, number 13, or number 28, like, go for it. But why not learn from someone who is literally the best at what they do, right? And that's important, okay? So that is a little bit of a inside scoop of what you get when you jump into Commission Hero. And this is why I really believe it is the ultimate program when it comes to not only having success as an affiliate marketer, but most importantly, when it comes to having success overall and making money online, guys. So if you are interested in learning more about Commission Hero, obviously there's a link in the description below where you can find out more about it, my story, how it works, the step-by-step process, and how you can jump into it today as well. So that's the way it works, guys. So if you're thinking about Commission Hero, honestly and truly, there's no better place to go, because if you want to have success, if you want to have that lifestyle and freedom that you've always wanted and always deserved, this is the place to do it, guys, right inside Commission Hero. Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you like this video, then you'll love the free gift that I have for you in the description box below. It's a free training on how I became #1 on ClickBank, how I help thousands of people make money online, but more importantly, how you can make money online with it too. Now, guys, go ahead and do 3 things for me right now. Give me a thumbs up, show me you love this content. Also, post your questions in the comments below, because I love to answer your questions. And finally, guys, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because every week I will put out new content to make you more money online. So that's it for me. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.